My name is Kevin Collian and I run multiple businesses generating over 8 figures annually. What I don't like to do is brag. I like to work. That's why they call me the Silent Mogul. Today we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of building a house and why I think that it's a bad idea in today's market. Let's start off with the pros. It's obvious, guys. You get to build a home of your dreams. You get to customize it in all aspects. What do I mean by that? You get to choose the type of flooring that you want, the type of tile that you want. Every part of this home is going to be customized to suit your needs and your family's needs. In today's market, here's all the cons. First, you're going to need cash and a whole lot of it. Why do I say that? If you don't have liquid cash, then you're going to have to get a construction loan from a bank. When you're dealing with a bank, especially with the construction loan, there's a whole lot of paperwork and that interest rate is sky high. It's going to be in your best interest to have that liquid cash to build a house the way you want to keep the cost down. In addition to the cash you need to build a house, when it's all said and done and you move into that lovely home, you're going to have unpredictable taxes. Why do I say that? It's going to take the tax assessor several months before they get into that house, look at that square footage, look at everything that you did to build it, and compare it to the comparable homes in the neighborhood before they assess the tax for that property. Now, when you buy it, you may be thinking that the neighborhood taxes are $15,000. But because of the square footage of your home, the finished basement, and maybe that pool you decided to put in the backyard, that $15,000 can easily be $30,000 before you know it. Now on a bigger note, timeline. If you are expecting to be in your house within 6 months, you gotta throw that timeline out the window. It's gonna take you a minimum of 12 to 24 months before you get in that house. Some things that will affect the timeline: paperwork, getting your permits, going through the Department of Buildings. And that's just the easy part. Now you gotta deal with the contractors. You gotta make sure that whoever you hire, you're strict on their timeline. And guess what, guys? Contractors are unreliable. Despite having as many years of experience as I have, you still deal with contractors who tell you 2 weeks and it takes 2 months. So just know that timeline you have is gonna go right out the window if you get the wrong contractors. Another terrible con of this whole process is that there's no fixed cost. What do I mean by that? If you're budgeting to build your house at $500,000 for a new construction, and as you know, lumber prices have gone up 200%, well, guess what? You're not building that house for $500,000 and your budget has just gone out the window along with everything else. Now let's get back to the contractors. If your contractor gives you a timeline of 3 to 4 months to do that renovation and he drags that out for 6 to 7 months, well, guess what? Who's at cost? You. You're paying for that expense. His timeline getting dragged out dents your pocket. So in short, there's no fixed cost because new construction is unpredictable. Get what I'm saying? If you want more information and videos like this pertaining to real estate, new construction, and all things wealth, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next week with more success without the BS.